Here's my breakfast. So I've got 45 grams of porridge oats, I've got 170 mils of oat milk and 8 grams of honey. I've not tracked it yet, I'm going to track it very soon, but I'm going to eat this and I shall catch you later. Here's my lunch. So I've been out to the bakery and got a ham salad roll. I've counted this in the app as a Bird's extra large ham salad roll, and this clearly isn't an extra large one, but it's the closest I can find, so I've tracked that as in my app for the calories. And then I've got 40 grams of ham hock, just to sort of give me a bit of extra. And then I've got a Diet Coke, Pepsi Max, whatever you want to call it. I don't drink pop very often, but I've got a bit of a headache and just fancy something sweet and fizzy, so I shall catch you later. Just out for a walk. It's 8:05, so I mean it hasn't really cooled down, but it's cooled down enough for Luna to go out for a walk. I popped out for a walk at lunchtime just to the local bakery with Chloe, but it was hot because I was going to run originally, and then it's just too hot. After work I picked Ewan up and we went to Costco, so just bought a few bits. Got a cooked chicken for dinner, so I haven't got to cook. And I've got a Caesar salad kit and a broccoli salad kit, so it'll be chicken and salad for tea when we get in. Out of breath, I'm walking uphill, but yeah, it's still warm and muggy. What? Yeah, it was done last time I walked down here, which was, when did I do that? The other day? I was thinking like when I was running. But yeah, so just having a quick walk and then going back and having dinner. Chloe's calling Chloe. Luna's back to pretty much normal. Her leg's still not 100% right, but I think it's as right as it's going to be. Come on. They've cut everything back down here, so there's no squirrels. I mean, the grass looks better, but they've got rid of all that growth around the trees. They haven't cut all the grass, look. Come on then. So I was going to go on the bike when I get in to make up for it. It is a rest day for me today, so it's supposed to just be like active recovery, so going out for a walk is fine. And obviously I went out at lunchtime. I would have liked to have closed my rings. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm going to take advantage of a rest day I think today. Particularly because it sounds like I'm about to collapse walking up this hill. And I'll show you my dinner hopefully if I remember when I get home. Here's tonight's dinner. So I've got a rotisserie chicken from Costco, which I've just cut up and sliced, and we've got part of a Caesar salad. So Eddie and I have got probably half the bag between us maybe. I've used one of the dressing sachets and I've left one behind. I've left some of the croutons in the bag and some of the parmesan. So we've had roughly half the bag I think, so I've just counted it the best I can. I've got enough calories left for a chocolate mousse. So anyone that knows me knows that I'm really partial to these chocolate mousses from Costco, which is the Bon Maman ones, and I think it's like something like 207 calories, because for 100 grams it is 295 calories, and they're a 70 gram pot. So I do like one of those because it's really rich and it's a real nice treat. So I'm probably going to have one of them for my pudding. So I'm going to go and make my cup of tea and go and sit and eat and watch some TV. I've got Luna some chicken out as well. Tom's not here. Tom's gone to his girlfriend's, and Ewan's already eaten. He had a Burger King. So what's that? Oh, it's a TikTok notification. I'm going to go and eat my dinner, and I shall probably see you tomorrow. There won't be any more footage for today. It's 25 to 9 now. So I'm just going to go and have a nice relaxing evening. So I shall see you in the next one. Bye. Good morning. It is Friday and I have been out for a run, if you couldn't already guess. I did Catch 5k, I think it was week 4. So I'm kind of skipping through Catch 5k because obviously I've done it before. I'm just trying to get back to my fitness. And I managed all the run segments fine. One of them was difficult because it was uphill, but I managed to run them all, and that's the main thing. I think it came out at something like 3.5 kilometres, so not quite at 5k yet. But in the heat and getting back into it, that's absolutely fine with me. So I'm going to obviously go and grab a shower. It's 10 to 8, I think it is. I took you into work this morning fairly early, so I got out early, which is good because it is starting to warm up. I think it's currently it's saying like 17 degrees, but it feels so much warmer than that, as you can tell by my face. Anyway, I'm going to go and grab a shower. Today's going to be a bit of an odd one. I'm obviously working from home. I'm taking Chloe at lunchtime to set up a craft. No, it's not really a craft fair, it's like a maker's market. at the Riverside Festival in Nottingham, so I'll probably be taking a bit of a longer lunch break, but that's fine because I haven't taken a full lunch break this week, and I work late a bit as well, so I'm not too concerned about that. So I don't know what, I've got food in, because obviously I've got rotisserie with chicken left over from last night, and I've got a salad, and I've got broccoli salad, and I've also got bagels, so I might actually just have like a bagel or something for my breakfast / lunch, and then have the chicken and salad for tea, because Tom's not here, Ewan won't be here till later, so I might do that, I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm going to make a quick coffee, go and grab a quick shower, and then sit down and relax before I start work. Here's my breakfast for 269 calories. I've got 40 grams of tropical granola, 120 grams of vanilla skyr yogurt, and 80 grams of strawberries. Just dropped Chloe off. God, it is roasting. So I'm at McDonald's and just placed an order. Eddie asked me to go to McDonald's, so that's what I've done. And I'm just going to move because I'm on private property, by the way. I'm not doing anything legal. So yeah, I'm just waiting for, I've had a select meal. I've got Eddie a double Big Mac meal, and we'll be straight back into work when I get home. I've been out for about an hour and a half, I think. Maybe just about an hour actually. So I've still got like a bit of time, I'll be fine. So I'm gonna quickly scoff when I get home. I'm across with myself because I have got stuff at home to have, like salad, but because Eddie said he wanted McDonald's, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna have one. I perhaps shouldn't have done. I might share it with Luna. We'll see. But yeah, Chloe's all dropped off. They've got a massive event on at the river, so it should be really good. But she's upstairs in the pub, so I don't know how much footfall they'll have. Hopefully they'll have footfall, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll catch you later. So since I saw you last, I've been to pick Ewan up from work, come back, and now I'm out picking Chloe up. So Mum's taxi's at it again. Also, the McDonald's earlier, I ate the select but didn't eat the chips, so I have still got 800 and something calories after my dinner. I'm just going to have chicken salad, I think. I'm not really that hungry, to be honest. Good morning, it is Saturday, and yes, I look tired. We had like the boy races out about 10:30 last night, and the police were on it, as always, get interrupted while I'm vlogging. The police were on it, they were chasing after him. We even had them coming up our road at one point, so the two big like racer boys come flying up our road, and the police car came flying up behind them. So they were on the case, but it was very noisy and very loud, and obviously the windows were open because it was warm. And it freaked Luna out. So we've had such a bad night. So Luna wanted to go outside at 3:30 and then just would not settle. She was pacing, and she was in our ensuite bathroom tapping on the floor, and it was just tiring. I managed to get her back. I actually picked her up and like cuddled her and put her on the bed. And finally about 5ish, I think, got her off to sleep for a little bit. Obviously I got up at like 6:10, 6:15, took you into work this morning. So I am tired. And then today, I'm actually doing Chloe's event stall for her until she gets there. So it's on from 12 until 6. But she's on a 9-4 shift at work, and she didn't want to book it off work. And it's a good job she hasn't, because yesterday it was really quiet. So I'm glad she hasn't booked any time off. Last night we ended up having pizza for tea, which I didn't show you because, well, for a start, I was just too tired and I forgot. And I also don't promoting like unhealthy food. Well, I say unhealthy food, it's food. But obviously, like, I'm on a weight loss journey. I just had 3 little slices of pizza and a couple of spoons of the mac and cheese that Eddie had. So I didn't go mad. I didn't have tons to eat. They weren't very big slices of pizza. So I think I'll be within calories, even though I'd had the McDonald's earlier, because I didn't have a huge amount to eat yesterday. I think today I'm going to try and have a bagel or some sausages or something before I go to the event, and then perhaps take a chicken salad with me to have while I'm there. Chloe said it was boring yesterday because there was just nothing to do, so I'm going to take my knitting along, I think. So I'm going to try and get my exercising done. I have got my kit under my Foo Fighters t-shirt this morning, but I was taking Ewan's colleague to work, so I didn't want to scare him off by seeing me in my little exercise vest this morning first thing. So I just slipped a t-shirt over the top, and it was a little bit cooler this morning. The sun's not out, it's grey skies, so I'm hoping it'll be a little bit cooler today, really. But yeah, I feel bunged up, but that's because I'm tired. So I'm going to try and get my exercise done, see if it gives me a boost. And if it doesn't, after I've got my exercise out of the way, I'm just going to relax for a couple of hours. I think I'm going to leave here probably about 11:15. I might get her to drop me off. Parking was terrible yesterday. So when I dropped Chloe off earlier, I managed to park the car fine. By the time we went to go and pick her up last night, the parking was terrible. And they're charging quite a lot for parking if you go to the main car park, like as in like 10 quid or something. So I think Eddie's going to drop me off. And then I think Ethan's going to drop Chloe off when she finishes work. And then I think Eddie's going to pick us both up later and drop Chloe home. So that's the plan. I think Tom's back today. So we should have a full house again come tonight. But yeah, I'm tired. I could so easily say I'm not exercising, but you know what? That isn't how we get healthy. This isn't how healthy habits are made. So I'm going to try and force myself. I think originally I thought, I'll do my normal half an hour exercise and then go on the bike. But I think I'm going to forego the bike. I'm going to do my half an hour exercise and then I'm going to use a bit of time just for a bit of self-care and relaxing. I could do with doing my nails as well, really. And I'll be on my feet for like 6 hours, so hopefully I should get some steps in, or at least by the time Chloe gets out, I'll go and have a wander and have a bit of a walk. So, and if I have any energy left, I can always go on the bike later. I probably won't, but I did run yesterday, so that's the main thing. Right, I'm going to go and get it done. I'm just procrastinating. It's nearly 7:30. I'll be done by 8, so plenty of time to have a bit of a rest and relax before I have to go out again. So I shall catch you in a bit. Here's my breakfast. This is an everything bagel from Costco with 15 grams of Philadelphia on, 9 grams of the lighter fake Lurpak spread, and some cherry tomatoes. Luna keeps going around tapping our feet. I think she wants something to eat. You've got your dry food over there, Lulu.
Actually putting it together. And they always want people with like a creative background. Yes. It's like I have to know some form of programming as well. We have them exposed. I just told them what I want. I understand how I didn't really like the idea. I don't make them work. And still right came with it.
Good morning, it is Sunday. It is currently 10 o'clock. I got up at 6:30, took Ewan to work, the usual drill, you know the score, and I came back and sat and watched my Sunday morning YouTube, which is always also known as Nora Knits, who's a knitting podcaster. She's American, she uploads on a Saturday. I always watch it first thing Sunday. It's usually my little pleasure while Eddie's still in bed. Eddie was actually up today because as I was leaving, Luna was outside. I had to call her in and I wasn't sure she'd actually been to the loo. So I shouted up to Eddie and said, just so you know, in case she starts barking. Anyway, he ended up getting up at that point. So I've watched that and then I've sat and edited a video. I was so behind on editing because work has been so busy this week. I just haven't had a chance to do anything like that really. So I wanted to get a video ready for today to upload, and there'll probably be one going up in a couple of days. I'm annoyed that I'm not doing Vlogust or Vlogust. I would have liked to have done that, but I wasn't going to put pressure on myself with everything in life being so hectic at the moment. Hopefully work's going to calm down a little bit now. I think I might have another week or so of it being busy, but I'm hoping it'll calm down a little bit for the rest of the summer. So yeah, that's that. I thought I'd come and get ready. We're actually going to go out. Yesterday I was out all day doing this makers market for Chloe. So she arrived, I think I got there for 11:45 and I think she arrived about, is it about 4:30, 4:45? She was there for probably the last hour or so of it. Went okay, you know, it went quite well. It was quite busy. People that were coming in weren't necessarily Chloe's sort of like target audience. There were a few that were, but not a huge amount. Quite a lot of older people. Chloe's stuff's quite sort of you know, it's like little illustrated frogs and things and comedy, like kind of, you know, sort of works on memes and various different things. Anyway, not her target market, but so she did pretty well. She did make some sales, so she did all right. The table didn't cost anything, so she's in profit regardless, which is good. But I was absolutely shattered because I don't know how much I vlogged yesterday until I watched my video back, but I'd got up at like 3:30 to let Luna out, and then she wouldn't settle, and I was awake, and then I got up to take Ewan to work at 6:20, and I hadn't slept since like 3:30. So by the time the end of the day, after I'd been on my feet doing the market and stuff, I was absolutely battered. I felt disappointed with myself for my food choices yesterday. Well, not really, but we ended up having a takeaway last night, and I ordered a chicken gyros, which is my go-to because it's quite healthy. It's grilled chicken with a pita bread and salad, but it was awful. I didn't end up eating it. I didn't record it because I was too tired and I was in a bit of a brain dead space, but it wasn't good. There was literally like shavings. It was somewhere different. Shavings of meat, not much meat there. It wasn't great. I didn't eat any of the fries that came with it because I just didn't like them anyway. So yeah, that was a bit of a fail. Chloe bought me a Greg's chicken salad roll after she finished work when she came to the market, so I did have something to eat. I took a small chicken Caesar salad to have when I first got there, and it was quite small. It wasn't very satisfying, so I was so relieved that she brought something because I was hungry. So yeah, that was yesterday. It was a good day. I really enjoyed it, but I was very, very tired. Today I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go over and help her out today, because the plan is that she's going over with her boyfriend, with Ethan, today. But the parking situation over there is atrocious, and he has got quite a nice car, so I don't think he wants to park it anywhere over there really. I think he's happy leaving it if it's like quite close to where the venue is. But the other main car park, which is also very expensive, is quite far away, and I don't think he trusts it. So that's why he didn't go yesterday in the end. He dropped her off, and then obviously Eddie came and picked us both up, and we took her home after. I think I might just curl my hair. Yeah, I think I might just curl my hair today. So if he doesn't stay, if he ends up just dropping her off today, she's not going to sit on her own for 5 hours. So I've said, if you need me to go over, I'll go over. But I really need to go and look at cars this morning. I still haven't made a decision on what I want to do. I know I need to change my car. That's, it's a no-brainer. I know the repairs it needs is going to be too expensive to make it worthwhile. Just put my straightens on to heat up. So I just need to find a car. The car that I really liked in the last video that you'll have seen, or possibly the one before, was a Honda CR-V, and it's pre-owned, but it was extremely expensive. And when I looked at how much I have to pay monthly, I'm just not prepared to pay that. We're still paying for our kitchen, we've still got a mortgage. I'm just worried in the current climate, no jobs are guaranteed. It just scares me a little bit, so I'm not prepared to do it. I had a long think after, was trying to work out if there's a way I could do it, and just decided that it was just out of my price range. So I'm going to look for something else. Possibly another Ford, because I've got a Ford Focus. I had a Ford Focus previously, and I have enjoyed it. I just want a few more features on it. So obviously, like, modern cars now have a lot of extra features, and I just would like to have some of those, I think, this time. When I bought my last one, it didn't have a sat-nav or anything. I'm not bothered about having a sat-nav built in, but it doesn't have proper Apple CarPlay, and I would like to have Apple CarPlay, just because it makes it so much easier. And things like that. The Honda CR-V had everything going, literally everything. It had like crash prevention things. It could read road signs and all sorts. I've also decided that I think I'm going to get an automatic, because the leg that's giving me the most grief at the moment is my left leg, and if I do a lot of driving, it can trigger it a little bit. So I think I'm going to try and get an automatic. My last experience with an automatic was my very first car. So I passed my test in the manual, but my first car was an automatic, and it was a really, really orangey brown, a horrible colour really, but I loved that car, absolutely loved it. was cheap, but it was, I just loved it. So, but it wasn't great in cold weather. Like, it wasn't great in cold weather. It just was very temperamental as to whether it wanted to start or not. But also, back then the automatics weren't so good for traction control, and you had to drive up a couple of like hills to get home. And I can just remember being quite a new driver, trying to control this automatic, and it being a bit of a nightmare. I was scared I was going to roll back or slide back. So yeah. Anyway, I know they've moved on a lot since then, and I know a lot of the hybrids and electric cars are automatic, so I don't think we're going to have much choice soon. I think you're going to have to go automatic eventually. But anyway, so I'm going to go and have a look, I think, this morning, and then if Chloe needs me, that'll be this afternoon. I made some good progress with my knitting yesterday whilst I was on the store, so that was good. I think I'll have my Sailor Swift top finished this week, unless I decide to cast something else on. I am getting the itch for something a bit more complicated. So I may well do that. What else have I got to report on? Not a huge amount. It's been a tough old couple of weeks, if I'm honest, and mentally it's had its toll on me a little bit. It's certainly affected my mojo with a lot of things, and I feel like I lowered my calories this week only by 100, and in the last video I kept saying 1650, it's 1750 a day because I was on 1847 before, so I've only lowered them by like 100 calories a day, but I honestly do not feel like I've lost any weight. And I feel like I'm doing everything I possibly can. And I could argue that I'm converting like fat into muscle because I'm doing my strength workouts and things, but I honestly don't think I am. I think it's just one of those things where it's like middle age and you struggle to lose weight. I think I get to a certain point. But after editing that video and seeing my stomach and how fat my stomach is, I know I've still got at least another 2 stone to go, so I need to get it off. So I'm still feeling positive, don't like get me wrong, I still feel quite positive about everything. I just need to see some results. I think if you see me from behind, or you know, sort of top up, I don't look quite so bad as I used to, but my bottom half needs a lot to be, and I never used to struggle with my stomach. Like, I've always had a big stomach, but it never used to be like it is now. It never used to be this shape, and it never used to be quite so stubborn. The good thing is that exercise plan I'm now doing, the autumn calories 4 weeks for everybody or everyone, whatever it is, has got a lot more core work in it, and I do feel it afterwards. So I do think it's going to be better for my core than the previous workouts I was doing. I think they were strengthening in a different way, but not necessarily like really helping to tone and lose fat around my stomach. I'm just hoping that the weather cools enough. I don't want it to be cold, but I would like it to be a little bit cooler so that I can actually do my workouts. I'm pleased with my running last week. I did 2 runs and did feel quite strong on the second one, so I'm hoping that will come. And again, that can affect my weight loss, because whenever I start running I end up holding on to water to start with. And I have been trying to drink more water because it's been hot, so I have been drinking plenty, but it always does have a knock-on effect initially. I need to invest in some new makeup, I think, at some point as well. We can't do it all at once, can we? So yeah, I just got myself into a bit of a funk this week. There's been a couple of days where I just felt like crying, and I wouldn't say I get depression, but I definitely had a bit of low mood going on. And yeah, it definitely has an effect. So I think all in all I did pretty well diet wise, because I could have really gone off the rails and didn't. So, oh, I done my mascara already. I might have already done it. I'm doing it again, but never mind. Losing the plot. This is the other thing. I think because my brain's been at capacity this week, I've found that I'm just like not able to like remember things. I've been saying the wrong words, and it's just, it all has a knock-on effect. for me. I need to retire. I need an easier job. We also had the boy racers back, not last night, the night before, in full force, but luckily the police were on top of it this time. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday. So it just makes you want to move, and we keep talking about the potential of moving to Ireland because it's just so nice and different pace of life over there. Whether or not it's something we'll end up doing, I don't know, but we have spoken about it a lot recently. I think between having noisy drunken neighbours and boy racers, I'm not doing a very good job at curling my hair today. Oh dear. Anyway, enough of my mindless babbling. I'll probably see you when I've finished making a mess of my hair. All done. I've kind of gone for what looks like, I think, beachy waves rather than curls. At one point I did have full on ringlets, but hopefully I've straightened them out a little bit so I don't look like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But yeah, that's today's kind of look. I mean, it's not brilliant, but I'm not a hairdresser. Anyway, I'll see you next time I do something interesting, hopefully. So I've been out car hunting. I look a bit dishevelled, to say the least. It's been spitting with rain and all sorts out there, but that's where I've been. So we went to Nottingham and then we went to Derby. So we've been to quite a few different garages and just find that they're all very overpriced at the dealerships. But I just wanted an idea of what I actually like and what I don't like. So I have got more of an idea of that now. Just taking my shoes off. We stopped at Sainsbury's on the way back, just purely because that was the closest. Definitely not the cheapest. But I have got the washing machine on when I've got back. I'll show you what I bought in Sainsbury's. This particular item isn't cheap, but it was on offer. I'll just turn my camera around to show you. So I'm not sure if we're having this for dinner today or another day, but it's a slow cooked hickory smoked beef brisket and it serves 6 people, and it was on offer from £20 down to £13.33 with a Next card, and it's in date till the 31st of August, but I thought that was quite good. It's really heavy, so I think the boys would like that. So I thought if I do that one day, probably not today because I haven't got enough calories to have like chips and stuff with it. I bought that. I also got duck and orange pate. That definitely isn't for me. I can't stand pate, but Eddie's going on jury service for the next 2 weeks, so he needs to take a pack up. He's also got himself some of these gold bars, which I didn't know they're still made. They're 95 calories. I got some low-fat beef mince. This is 750 grams, I think. Yeah. That's to make a chili or cheeseburger pasta or something during the week. I got these, which I think are going to be for dinner today, which is some pork shoulder steaks. I think it was £6 for those. So it's £1 a chop. But I quite like the shoulder steaks. Got a lot of flavour. And then I bought some skim milk because I know we're out pretty much. So that's that bag. I bought 2 bags and it cost £53, put it that way. I bought a loaf of bread, which is just normal toasty bread. This is 120 calories a slice, which is actually quite a bit more than some of the other toasty bread I buy. I got some ladies items, we won't talk about those. I bought eggs, so these are medium British eggs. I'll see if I can zoom out a bit because I'm very zoomed in at the minute. I think they were like £2.95 with an Nectar card for 15. Eddie's also bought himself these Belvita breakfast bars. They are 62 calories for a 45 gram serving. I don't know if it's a pack of 2, but I don't really do those breakfast bars. Then I've bought, this is my receipt, Andrex toilet wipes. They're actually for Luna because Luna has a habit of not finishing properly, so they're for her. I've also got British mini potatoes. They're for today's dinner to go with the chops. I've got some sweet potatoes. They're to have during the week or perhaps with that brisket if we have it. I've also got some carrots. These were 70p I think for the bag. Might do roast carrots today. I got some tender stem broccoli. Bag of pasta. This was on offer for 70 something pence. So I just thought during the week if I wanted to do cheeseburger pasta, I've got some. I got 2 tins of beans. I got a tin of black beans, a tin of red kidney beans in chilli, just in case I do chilli instead, and some chopped tomatoes. I bought some red potatoes for doing mash and some bananas. Today is Monday and it is currently 6:25. I got up with Luna around 5:10. Let her outside and then she came in after about 10 minutes being outside. Didn't particularly settle, so I was lying in bed and I could hear her fidgeting around, so I decided to get up and I came downstairs probably around 6ish. I have got my kit on under here, but I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to exercise this morning. I'm taking Ewan to work, probably going to take him in about 20 minutes. He's not up yet, and I might have time when I get back. Eddie's actually out today getting a train, so I don't know whether I'm going to give him a lift to the train station or if he's going to walk down. But if I don't get my exercise done this morning, that's why I've chucked a t-shirt over the top. I'll do it at lunchtime if anything. So I'm definitely going to get it done today. I didn't get any exercise done yesterday, but I did do a bit of walking. I think I got about 7,000 steps in. But yeah, I realised that I forgot to record my dinner last night. I didn't do a huge amount of vlogging yesterday. So I think I'm probably going to see what footage I've got and it'll probably be written off because I just had a bad few days. But not food-wise, but I had a bad few days like mentally after work last week. Just left me completely drained. Fresh week. It's weigh day this Friday. I don't feel like I've lost any weight this week. But this happens, you know, stress, you know, at my age, stress triggers cortisol. Cortisol affects your weight loss. So I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't lose weight. I've also changed my exercise plan, which again is another thing for me that stops me losing weight. It makes me hold on to water. I've started trying to walk again. Again, that has the same effect. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not at all worried about it. I feel like I'm being as healthy as I can be and making healthy choices as best I can. We did have a healthy dinner last night. We had pork chops, which was fine. And it was all tracked, even though I didn't record it. And then today, I'm not sure what we're having. I went to Sainsbury's yesterday. I've got some beef mince that's lean, so I can either make a chilli or I could make a cheeseburger pasta. I have got, what else have I got? I have got a few bits. I've got some low-fat chicken sausages, so I could do pasta with the chicken sausages, or I could just do like a breakfast for dinner type situation. So I have got choices. I'm trying to think what else I bought. I did buy something else for dinner. Oh, I've got a big brisket thing that I can do with some like healthy mac and cheese. I'm trying to liven it up a bit and keep it interesting. I haven't had HelloFresh this week. I'm going to pause it for a few weeks, I think. But yeah, so that's my food this week. I haven't done a huge amount of housework. I feel like Eddie did a real bit of cleaning for me on Saturday when I was out at the market all day. He like hoovered and everything for me, but I still feel like my house is a tip, so I've got some cleaning to do at some point. But you can't fit it all in, it's impossible. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off and I shall catch you in a bit. Workout is done. That was tough, really tough this morning, but I really enjoyed it. Low impact cardio is definitely much better, although there are a fair few lunges in there and my legs just don't like them. But it's done, half an hour. If I get a chance to do something else later, then I can. Hopefully I'll be able to go for a walk because it's a bit cool today, or hopefully I'll go on the bike. So I was thinking about going for a run today. I thought, no, I need to get my cardio workout in because it's the last day of my programme that I should have done really last week. I'm not in sync with the programme, so it's fine. I'll probably go straight into it either tomorrow or the day after. I might go for a run tomorrow. We'll see. You never know, I might feel like going out for a run later. We'll see how we feel. Anyway, I'm going to go and make a coffee. Put my mats away first, make a coffee, then I'm going to go and have a shower because I need it. I'm a sweaty mess. And I shall catch you when I have breakfast. I'm going to try and push my breakfast back as far as I can today. Bring in a little bit of intermittent fasting if I can. I did eat last night. What time did I eat last night? Around about 8:30, I think. So probably a little bit later than I wanted to, but I had to pick Ewan up from work. So dinner was ready, but I couldn't eat because I had to go and pick him up. So yeah, I didn't have anything else after that. So my window closed, probably definitely at 9 o'clock at the latest. So I'm going to see if I can push it back to lunchtime. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. It's 11 o'clock. Oh, look who I can spy. It's 11 o'clock and I've had 2 meetings this morning, and I'm going to go and make a cup of tea, I think, now at this point. Not had anything to eat yet because I've been busy. I am getting hungry though, so I need to start thinking about what I'm having. I know for lunch I have got the broccoli salad from Costco to have. It's dated the 7th, so we've got a bit of time yet. Hopefully it hasn't gone bad like last time I bought it. Didn't check the sauce wasn't open, but I'm sure it'll be okay. So I've got broccoli salad and I'm hoping, I think I've got some chicken left. So there's that. Haven't worked out what I'm doing for tea yet exactly, but like I said, I've got mince. I'm tempted to make a chilli because it's so easy to make and it can be converted into other things. So I might actually make a chilli. I might do it at lunchtime, put it in the slow cooker, but on high. Because you can make it into a lasagna then as well if there's leftovers, or you can have it on a jacket spud or anything. So I might do that. Someone's doing work outside my house. I keep hearing like drilling or cutting or something. I'm not sure what's happening and where it is, but I can hear it. Luckily, I've only got the windows on breathe today. I haven't got them wide open. It is starting to warm up though. That is going to drive me nuts. If I do open the windows, I'm going to have to put my headset on, I think, just to drown it all out. But yeah, quiet one here today. Tom's in bed, Ewan's at work, Eddie's out as well, and there's just me and Luna here at the moment. Chloe's not coming over, I think, so she'll be over shortly. She obviously had a busy weekend with her market, so she's had a bit of a lie-in, I think, today. Nothing much else to update you on. I might sit and put a bit of YouTube on the background whilst I do the rest of my work today. I have got another meeting. What time is my next meeting? I think it's 1:30. Yeah, I've got another meeting at 1:30 till 2. Other than that, there's not much going on. I've got a lot of work to do, but not much going on, like from a work meeting perspective. I give blood this Thursday as well. I forgot about that. I just noticed it in my diary. Right, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea, I think, treat myself, and I shall catch you when I have something to eat. It's 11:45 and here is my breakfast, my late breakfast. This is an everything bagel from Costco with banana and a drizzle of the Whole Earth peanut butter drizzle over the top. There's a little bit of spreadable light on there as well. This is 499 calories, so quite high, but I am really, really hungry, so I'm going to enjoy this. So I've got some broccoli salad from Costco and I've got 71 grams of mango lime chicken from M&S. So yeah, I think it's 476 calories, but a little bit higher than I wanted, but I don't know if I'll eat all of that because there's a big pile of it there. So we'll see how we get on. But I shall catch you later. Here's my dinner, and it's only 373 calories. I've got 230 grams of mashed potato from yesterday's dinner, 3 Heck chicken Italian sausages, and a pile of vegetables. I think I've got, is it 120 grams? I have weighed and measured it all, and then I've got 15 grams of HP sauce over the top. So this is my dinner, and I shall probably see you tomorrow. So I doubt I'll be having anything else to eat now. It is 8:30 just gone, so this will be me done, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Tuesday and I've just realised I haven't spoken to you yet. It is currently 9:45. I got up 6:30 as usual, took Ewan to work. I haven't exercised this morning because I've got a few twinges in my back. I think I must have overdone the weights yesterday. I'm intending to exercise, but just thought I'd give myself some chance to stretch it out and stuff. So it'll probably be lunchtime or after work that I actually do exercise today. Sitting at my desk working away. It's quiet in the house today. Ewan's at work already. Eddie's out. He's actually on jury service this week and next week, so he's not here. I think Chloe's coming over, but she's not here yet, so it's nice and quiet. I'm just sitting down doing my VAT return because you really have to concentrate, and this company's VAT return is like quite big and quite messy, so just sitting doing that. And I haven't had anything to eat yet. I'm trying to think what I want. There is so much that I'd actually like today for my breakfast. I've still got some of those bagels left and I really, really like them, but they are quite high in calories. So if I have them for breakfast, I just find that I feel like I'm running out of calories. I was within calories yesterday. Dinner was actually really good on calories, so I was actually well within. But I did feel all day like I was going to run out, and I think part of that is because last week I had HelloFresh, so I could plot my evening meal in whilst I had my breakfast, so I knew what I had to play around with for lunch, but I didn't have that yesterday. So I had no idea how many calories I was going to need for dinner. I think because there's no calories in the app for the Costco Everything Bagels. So I tried Googling it because I've been counting it as just like whatever I can find in the app, but I want to be more accurate. And I found online that everyone seemed to be suggesting that 310 calories. Now I don't know if that's in the US or over here, but I thought it seems close enough. It's going to be thereabouts, I think. So that's what I counted it as yesterday. But I could just have scrambled egg, or I could have an omelette or something, or I could have that for lunch. I could actually have an omelette with salad for lunch, thinking about it. I just don't know what I want. I am starting to get hungry though, and that's fine. I can wait for a little bit. I'll see if I can push it back. Part of it when I'm doing this job is just boredom eating, I think. I just feel very tired at the minute. Last night, I literally didn't close off the day because I literally fell asleep watching TV. I went to bed fairly early for me, and I still feel tired today. We did have a bit of a thunderstorm during the night and disturbed Luna, so she was tapping around in the ensuite bathroom quite a bit. We had to go and put like a bath mat down so she could lie down on it, just to quieten her down a bit. So I just generally feel quite drained and tired. I feel like I need a holiday, but I haven't got any holidays left really. So I'm scuppered. But I do feel like I could do with a few days off. Anyway, enough rambling. I shall catch you in a bit. It's 5 to 3, and on my lunch break I just popped out to pick Ewan up from work because he finished early today, and I've not had anything to eat yet, so I'm absolutely starving now. I've got loads of work still to do. I'm meeting my friend after work for a coffee at Starbucks. So I think all I'm going to have now, I'm going to make myself a bagel, because I still have those Everything Bagels, which I can't resist. They're quite high in calories, but I do like them. And I'm going to put ham and cheese on it. I've also bought at Morrison's on my way back some of these Snacker Jacks. I bought those, and I bought the caramel ones. Apologies for the rattling of the wrappers. Just in case I fancy a snap, so it's something low calorie that I can just snack on. Anyway, I'm going to go, and hopefully I'll remember to show you when I make my bagel. Here's my lunch. This is 495 calories. So I've got the bagel, and on there I've got a slice of the gammon ham and 30 grams of cheese, no, 25 grams of cheese. And then I've got an extra slice of ham because there was just one left in the pack, so I thought I might as well eat it. So this is my breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, combined, and I shall catch you later. So after work, I went to meet my friend for Starbucks, and I must admit, I have got the shakes now. I've not eaten since my lunch, and I'm starving. All I've had to eat today was that bagel that you saw earlier. I had a oat shake and brown sugar espresso from Starbucks, which I think is something like 135 calories. I haven't tracked it, but I know it's quite good calorie wise. And I'll show you what I'm having. I've got ready to make cheeseburger pasta in the Instant Pot with lean minced beef, and I'll show you it. So this hasn't been weighed out, but I've got a portion of cheeseburger pasta, and then I've got 100 grams of the yogurt based potato salad from Lidl. So I'm going to try and track my calories now, but to be honest, I am shaking, so I need to eat. I originally planned to try and do my workout when I got back, but in all honesty, I'm not going to bother because I'm tired, I'm aching, and I'm just hungry. So I'm going to eat this. It's 9:25. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to sit and watch TV for a bit before I go to bed. And this will be me done probably, so I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Wednesday. Excuse the hoarse voice. I got up at 10 to 6 this morning, let Luna out, and I logged on to work. And worked for probably about 40 minutes before I took Ewan to work. Took Ewan, came back, made a coffee, tidied up downstairs, came upstairs, did a bit more work, stopped, had a bit of a break to watch a little bit of YouTube whilst I did just one row of my knitting, I think, and then I've done some more work, done another row of knitting, done it like that this morning. So it is currently 20 to 9. Just having a quick sit down now. I'm just worried because it's VAT return deadline today. I've got to have them submitted today, and I've got 4 VAT returns to do. One of them's took me quite a long time because there was a problem with my report. So I was at it all day yesterday, and it drove me nuts. Should have been able to work on it Monday, but was helping a colleague with his VAT return, so didn't get a chance to do it. And last night I was just panicking about today. So when the alarm didn't go off, when my internal body clock alarm went off this morning, I just thought I'm going to log on early. My boss is away at the end of the week, so if anything, I'll just take some time back then. I'll just mention to him that I'm going to take some time back whilst he's away, because I don't think I've even got to mention it, to be honest, but I'm just going to do that anyway. because I will be tired come Friday. I feel like this week my exercise has suffered slightly, but it's just one of those things. Yesterday, obviously, I met a friend after work, but didn't I picked you up at lunchtime, so I didn't get a lunch break. So it's just been one of those things this last few days. I'm going to hopefully try and do something today. This morning my leg was really sore, but it's actually not as bad now. Now I've got moving. I've got leg day on my workout plan to do, but I was actually thinking about going for a run or going on the bike because I feel like I need to do a bit of cardio. I don't feel like I've lost any weight this week. It's weigh day Friday, and I'll have a chat about it on my weigh-in video, but I feel like changing my calories was a mistake because although I've only changed it by 100 a day, it's kind of messing my head a little bit. I also feel like my exercise hasn't been on point, and it's just been a bad couple of weeks for me. I think it's work pressures and stress, so I think stress obviously affects you losing weight. We'll see what the scales say come Friday, but I honestly don't feel like I've lost anything. And not making any excuses, you know, I don't think I've been bad food-wise, and I definitely think it's my activity that's been low. But life throws things at us, and work pays the bill, so I've got to get on with my work. So anyway, I'm going to stop jabbering now. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I did buy some avocado with chilli in Lidl last night, so I might have a bagel with some avocado and egg on today for my breakfast, but I'm not going to try and have it till later. Yesterday was ridiculous because I made my lunch and I actually filmed it, and then I was in calls, so I didn't end up eating until gone 3. But I went out to meet my friend, and when I popped into Lidl on the way home because Eddie asked me to pick some chocolate up. He was desperate for some chocolate, which I did have some of, and I tracked it. And I actually physically had the shakes, and I realised I'd only had like 434 calories all day, and it was then 9 o'clock at night. So obviously my body was like, what the hell's happening? So I can't allow that to happen again today. I've got to make sure that I do eat properly. Eddie gave me more cheeseburger pasta than I probably normally would have had, but because I was so hungry, I just wolfed it down. So there is 2 portions of that left. So it definitely served 6 people. So I need to check my app, but I think I definitely counted the calories correctly, even though I didn't weigh it out, because like I say, there's definitely 2 portions left. At least one massive portion left, but I've put it into 2 separate containers, and there is plenty there to help with some salad. I don't think Chloe's here today because I think she's at work. Eddie's obviously on jury service, and there's just Tom here. Ewan's at work. I think Ewan's at work till 8 tonight. So anyway, I'm going to go and finish watching this video I'm watching and then get on with my work because, like I say, I'm under pressure today. So I shall catch you later. It's 10:15 and I'm getting hungry, so I decided to have breakfast. This is vanilla skyr yogurt, 150 grams, 45 grams of tropical granola, and 91 grams of banana. I think it comes to something like 398 calories. And I've got a cup of tea as well. So I feel like I need the brain power today, so I'm going to have breakfast now, and then I might have a bagel for lunch, or I've got some frozen meals I bought in Lidl that are quite good protein and calorie wise, or this cheeseburger pasta left as well. So quite a lot of choices, but I'm going to have this now and I shall catch you later. What a day. It's 5:10 and I haven't had any lunch, not even a break, so I'm going to try and find a little bit of something now. I don't want too much because it won't be that long before we have tea, but I am hungry. I've got red cheeks coming, which normally means that if I don't have something to eat I'll end up with a headache, so I need to just be careful. What can I have? I shall let you know. Here's my really late sort of snack. I've got a 2 egg omelette which stuck to the pan, so it doesn't look very attractive, with some spicy pruner inside, and I've got some of the potato salad with yogurt from Lidl, just 100 grams of that, and I'm going to have 2 of the Snacker Jacks. So this hopefully will be able to keep me going till dinner. So I picked Ewan up from work after I finished work, popped to Aldi to get some pasta to go with dinner, and then we'll come out for a nice walk. We've actually come to the park. I'm going to exercise when I get home, but I just wanted to get a Nice walking because I feel like I've done very little activity the past 2 days, and it's a nice evening, so why not? Evening. After I saw you last at the park, I came home and I put brisket in the oven, and then I did my workout. So I did a half an hour legs day. I was going to go on the bike straight after. I was going to make macaroni and cheese to go with the brisket, and then I was going to go on the bike whilst it was cooking, but I've just spent all that time just tidying up. So I'm not going to go on the bike now. It is 9 o'clock, so I'm just looking forward to having my dinner and sitting down and relaxing. I do need to have a quick shower, although I am planning to go for a run in the morning, so I might not bother washing my hair. I might just do a quick body wash, quick shower of my body, and then I'm going to sit and watch TV. I'm not going to have much knitting time today. I'm hoping I can make up for it over the next few days. I bought another pattern today. I think it's the 5th pattern I bought in 2 weeks, purely because both of the designers have had sales on. So the last one I bought, I got money off because of another YouTuber had reached 10k followers. So she got a discount code. So I bought 4 patterns that were 50% off. And then this one was someone's birthday, so it's 25% off. So I have got a few patterns to choose from now, and I'm itching to start something else. I'm just hoping I can finish this Sailor Swift top, and I'm hoping it fits me, but I'm hoping I can finish it before the end of the summer because it's obviously like a vest top. I know I can wear a vest top in the autumn because I can just wear a shirt or a jacket over it, but I would like to be able to wear it while it's nice. Anyway, enough knitting talk. I keep promising doing a live as well, and I still haven't done a live because life has just been very hectic since I said I was going to do one. Work situation, I've now done my VAT returns. I've still got some audit stuff outstanding that I need to finish, but I'm really hoping now the pressure's going to be off for a bit because it's been a manic few weeks and it's had a real toll on everything. It's taken its toll on me. So anyway, I'm going to go and cook the brisket now. The macaroni and cheese is just browning off in the oven. It's already made, so I'm looking forward to my dinner. And I've tracked a 6th of the macaroni and cheese and a 6th of the brisket. See how much I actually do have, but I've tracked it and I've still got, I think it's about 160 calories or 120 calories left. So if I want to have a treat, I can. But I'll see how hungry I feel because this might finish me off. I've got chocolate in the fridge, so I could have a Whisper, or I've bought some of those little chocolate fixed pudding things, which are about 70 odd calories, so I could have one of those as well. But anyway, I shall keep you posted and let you know, and I'm going to go and get dinner ready. Here's my dinner. So this is the mac and cheese with the bacon lardons in, and I've tracked the recipe in my app. And then I've got, I think it's 160 grams. I've weighed it out anyway and tracked it in my app with the brisket. It's this brisket if you're interested. So this was on offer in Sainsbury's from £20 down to £13.33, but you actually get quite a lot because I've got this. Ewan's had a little bit. Ewan's just had a slice, and then Eddie's already taken his, and there's all that left. So it's not too bad. And I've got 200 something calories left if I do want to have a snack later. Good morning. It is Thursday today, I think. Oh, the sun's shining. It's a bright day. And I could have had a lie-in today because Ewan isn't at work, but Luna decided at 6 o'clock she wants to go up, and she had a bit of a bad night again. She was up around 3ish, pattering around and stuff, so I don't know what's going on with her at the minute. But anyway, I got up, I stood for ages looking at the Peloton bike, deciding what ride to do. Got up and got my kit on, and I'm going to go and do a ride. I still don't know which one I'm going to do, because originally I thought, oh, I'll do a nice long ride. My legs are sore from leg day yesterday, very, very sore, because originally I was going to go out for a run this morning, and I just don't think my legs can take it. So I'm going to go on the bike, just find something that's 30 minutes, I think. It's now nearly 7:10, so if I do that, it'll take me to 20 to 8, and then I can have a shower and have a sit down before I start work. I haven't ruled out doing my other workout at lunchtime, but I'm not going to be able to do anything after work because I'm giving blood. And after you give blood, you're not supposed to really exercise or do anything. I'm just hoping it doesn't scupper me for running. My boss used to say that when he used to give blood, it used to scupper him for a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that it doesn't do that to me. But it's not like I'm a fast runner or anything anyway. I don't think it'll make any difference. Anyway, I'm going to go and get on the bike, get it out of the way. I might even just do a 20-minute one, just to try and loosen my legs a little bit. Ride is done. I can't honestly say I enjoyed that one. I used a different trainer, an American guy, and he was just going crazy. Like from the start, he was on a real quite high speed and resistance, and my legs couldn't take it, and I wasn't really enjoying it. I like the playlist, but not really for me, so I won't ride one of his rides again. I think you have to really enjoy who you're riding with and the music to be able to get your most out of it. So I just did a 20-minute ride and then a 5-minute stretch. So my legs are feeling a bit better now I've done the stretch. I'm going to try and see if I can do my other workout at lunchtime, because I actually want to just have a coffee and sit down now. I feel like I've got a real low energy day today. I don't know why. Just don't feel like I've got much in the tank. So it could just be, you know, it could be a cycle thing because I take the progesterone only pill. I don't get monthly, so I don't know what my cycle is, but it could be a cycle thing. It could be work stresses that have caused it and working hard this week. I don't know, but anyway, I'm just going to try and do a bit of self-care, a little bit of exercise. That's the main thing. And I'm going to have my coffee, I'm going to have a shower, and I'm going to have a sit down. Here's my breakfast. Excuse the mess underneath, that's my work notepad. I've got an everything bagel with some smashed avocado chili from Lidl, and then I've got 15 grams of mature cheese that I've just melted over the top, and an egg. So this comes to 463 calories, which is quite high, but I am giving blood today. So I'm already having a low energy day, and I'm also giving blood after work. So I'm going to make sure that I eat regularly today, just to try and do whatever I need to be able to give blood. I've already had text you saying make sure you eat and drink today. So I'm going to make sure I do, because I don't want to end up passing out or something worse. So tonight I've been to give blood, failed the first blood test, excuse the finger, passed the second blood test luckily, because it would have been 3 strikes. That means I would have been taken off the register for a bit. Been done my duty, given blood, so we are having a chippy tea, and I'll quickly show you what we're having. I don't think I'll eat all of this, but I've gone for fish chips and mushy peas and gravy, which I'm very much looking forward to. It is from a place we've not been to before, so I'm not sure what it's going to be like, but I'm obviously like on rest for today and tomorrow now as well, so no exercise for me tomorrow. So I don't know how it's going to fit my way in, but I'm sure it'll be okay.